Can I tell you something honestly? Something that maybe nobody told you before? You don't need perfect English. Not to travel, not to make friends, not to get a job, not to have a real conversation. You don't need perfect English to do any of those things. And I think, deep in your heart, you already know this. But knowing something and believing something are very different. So today, I want to help you believe it. Hi, I'm Luna, and welcome to English with Luna. This is your space. No pressure, no judgment, just a real conversation about English. I'm so happy you are here with me today. Let me start with a question. Have you ever stopped yourself from speaking English because you were afraid it wasn't good enough? Maybe you wanted to say something. The words were there, the idea was clear in your head, but then a small voice said, "Wait, is that correct? Is that the right word? What if I make a mistake?" And so you said nothing. I know that feeling. I lived that feeling for a long time. I remember traveling alone for the first time. I was in a small cafe in another country, and I wanted to ask the waiter one simple question. But I sat there for 10 minutes practicing the sentence in my head again and again, changing the words, checking the grammar. 10 minutes for one sentence. And you know what happened when I finally spoke? The waiter smiled, he answered, and we had a small conversation. It lasted maybe 30 seconds. When I walked out of that cafe, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Free. Not because my English was perfect. It wasn't. I made mistakes, I forgot a word, I used the wrong tense. But none of that mattered because we understood each other, and that was enough. Here is something I want you to think about. What is the real goal of language? Not to sound perfect, not to impress anyone, not to speak like a native. The real goal is simple: to communicate, to connect, to be understood. And you don't need perfect English for that. You need enough English. Enough to share an idea, enough to ask for help, enough to tell someone how you feel. And I truly believe that most people watching this video right now already have enough English. More than enough. I also want to say something about accents, because I hear this a lot. Luna, I don't like my accent. It doesn't sound English. And I always want to say the same thing. Your accent is part of you. It tells a story. It says where you come from. It says who you are. Some of the most powerful people in the world speak English with a strong accent, and nobody loves them less for it. An accent is not a mistake. An accent is a voice. Your voice. Don't be ashamed of it. Be proud of it. Now, here is something practical you can try today. The next time you want to say something in English and that small voice says, "Wait, is it perfect?" Say it anyway. Don't check, don't practice 10 times in your head. Just open your mouth and say it. It doesn't matter if the word is wrong or if the grammar is not perfect, because every time you speak, even imperfectly, you are teaching your brain something important. You are teaching it that English is safe, that mistakes are okay, that the world doesn't end when you use the wrong tense, and slowly, speaking starts to feel less scary. Not because you become perfect, but because you become brave. Think about a child learning to walk. They fall many times, they take small, uncertain steps, but nobody tells them, "You are not walking correctly. Practice more before you try again." Everyone cheers, everyone encourages, everyone celebrates every small step, because the only way to learn to walk is to walk, even when you fall, even when it's not perfect. Learning to speak English works exactly the same way. Before you go, I have one question for you. Is there something you want to say in English, but you have been waiting until your English is good enough? A conversation you want to have, a trip you want to take, a person you want to speak to? Write it in the comments, because maybe your English is already good enough. Right now, today, exactly as it is. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I will see you in the next episode of English with Luna.